This is a Vauxhall Astra 2-litre CDTi ecoFLEX. It's a 16 valve SRI 5-door with start-stop. It's 2014 on a 64 plate and has done, oh gosh, how many has it done? 55,820 miles. It has height and reach adjustable steering wheel. The fuel economy, 52.3 urban, 70.6 extra urban and 62.8 combined. Very economical car, and 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds, top speed of 134 miles per hour from a 163 brake horsepower engine. It's one owner and the MOT is till the 14th of September 2018, so a nice long MOT there. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Actually, just let me show you this. First service 9th of 11th 2015 at 16,784 miles. Second service 21st of September 2016, 33,981 miles. It's had 2 proper services and probably a sales service. We'll check it over. We do these test drives before we send them around the workshop just to make sure everything was okay, and I'll just take you for a ride in it now. So multi-function steering wheel, we've got cruise on the left here, you've got your voice controls on the right, audio controls, telephone, wipers on the right, indicators and lights on the left, or indicators and main beam on the left, lights there, just to the right of the steering wheel. Nice sports seats. The car is finished in carbon flash black with a anthracite charcoal interior, contrasting ivory stitching, and also anthracite outer panels and a dotted centre panel. You've got kind of an aluminium effect surround the gear tunnel and radio and climate controls. Nice driving position. And as I say, very economical. Only £20 road tax. You've got trip computer plus warning panel in the centre there. This way around today. So let's see what we've got there. That shows you tyre pressures, speed warnings, economy. It shows you your miles per gallon over your past journeys. Average miles per gallon, instantaneous miles per gallon. Just taking you up the dual carriageway now. Too much gas there coming. It's on a bend there, and of course with it being front wheel drive it's easier to make the tyres spin. nice and quiet, no vibrations anywhere. So we use these test drives to tell the customer a little bit about the car, and also to prove that it drives okay before you leave a deposit or come and see it or whatever. It is difficult for me to be critical. I've been in the motor trade all my life. I've had all sorts of demonstrators, worked for all sorts of different companies, and some cars in the past, the steering wheels felt slightly offset, and the pedal box has just been where you don't want it. And after 40 odd years, you kind of jump in a car and make your body fit the car. So they're all okay to me. Obviously I can, if there's anything wrong with the steering or brakes and so on, then I can tell it straight away. But as far as driving position, I really have to think about it. Are the pedals in a place where, if I was just jumping in the car for the first time, or I was going to drive it for the next 3 or 4 years, would it be okay? Would the steering wheel be okay? Is the seat comfortable? Well, in this car, the answer has to be yes. It's I do like Vauxhalls. After all, I started life selling Opels, which were brilliant cars, and they amalgamated with Vauxhall under the General Motors banner, and Vauxhall ended up with all Opel's cars. I think before then the Vauxhall cars were, well, left a lot to be desired. They were old-fashioned, they weren't built well. As soon as they amalgamated with Opel, the Opels, the cars came from Germany or Rüsselsheim and so on, and the cars that were built abroad were better than the cars built in England. So the English had to get their standards up, which they did, and now the build quality is pretty good, reliability is good, the designs are great. I think at the time when I was selling them, the chief designer was a guy called Wayne Cherry, and all he seemed to want to do was a good designer. Again, don't get me wrong, but all he seemed to want to do was put a droop snoot on the front, which I hated. I just did not like them at all. And the Opels had nice clean lines. But now again, you've got a car which, when Jeremy Clarkson saw the prototype or the original drawings of the Astra, the new shape Astra, he said if it looked like that when it came into production, he'd eat his own hair, and he had to, because it did. It's a good looking car for a run-of-the-mill mass-produced car. It's a good looking car. I think we'll go up the M6. There is nothing coming. That lady just undertook somebody to get on the inside of me, so I couldn't pull in. There you go. So we've got aircon, say cruise control, nice sports steering wheel, sports seats, remote central locking, electric door mirrors. The strange wipers. Great gearboxes on Vauxhalls. Very slick. Nicely finished dashboard, nice cockpit, all kind of contoured, well finished. pulls out, nearly causes an accident, and then doing 50 miles an hour. No idea is anybody behind him or at the side. White. Conditions aren't too good on the motorway today. I think we'll just drop in here. I'm sure he won't like it. Rear parking sensors. When we get back, I'll try and show you how to pair your mobile, and we'll also see if it's got audio streaming from your play music from your phone. Nice light clutch. It does have the wherever it was, eco switch, which I've knocked off. Otherwise it'd be stopping at traffic lights and so on. Put an extra wear on your starter motor, flywheel, engine mounts, and saving you 30 pence worth of fuel. Front central armrest here with storage space in it, cup holders. drivers are out today. The 6-speed gearbox as well. Great steering. Middle of the road to turn left. Oh, damn it. So, cruise control. Switch here, you've got speed limiter as well. That's the cruise control switch there. Switch on. That's just get it up to 50 quickly. And then this thumb wheel here, you click it down to set the speed. If you click down again, you'll reduce your speed. If you click up, that increases the speed slightly. It's amazing, isn't it? You never meet tractors like that on a long straight stretch like so. You have to meet them at a blind corner when there's hardly enough room to get round. Rev counter on the left there, speedo on the right. In the centre you've got all your trip computer display, and then above the trip computer on the left hand side you've got temperature gauge, on the right hand side fuel gauge. Electric front window switches are here. Rear windows are wind up, but it is a 5-door. showing me there the top consumers of power, and that's the air conditioning at the moment, which is 0.02 gallons per hour. Got aux in there, got a power socket. Here we are back at the garage. Another new addition. And lots of Range Rovers.